The Northern Cape has announced sweeping changes to the housing allocation criteria for the province. The first come, first serve approach has been abandoned.
From now, the poor and the elderly will be among the groups that move to the front of the queue.
The Northern Cape has built 55,000 low-cost houses since 1994 and has a backlog of 52,000. For years, the first-come, first-serve approach was implemented. Many old people died without ever owning a house.
It cannot be correct that 10 years back, a young person of 20 years have applied for a house and gets a house in 10 years' time. And then you have a grandmother that are without a house. There's certain moral values that there's a people's government in the Northern Cape that we must espouse to. But we have solutions in place. We have alternative solutions such as your community rental units, where the chronic poor that are not able to earn a permanent salary will be able to engage in a rental contract with government.
Others also getting preference will be child-headed households, those living with diseases such as HIV and TB, and mothers with children suffering from fetal alcohol syndrome. There's been mixed reaction to the changes.
There's too many old people living in the shacks now, who's going to be in the shacks for more than 10 months, more than 100 years, or more than any years.
They're the adults, mamas are 40 or upwards, they must get houses. But the younger people, they are going to sell this house for for everything. So I think the best way, we must begin with the big elder peoples.
But I think it's quite unfair to a certain degree because of it all depends on how old you are. If you got responsibilities, you got kids, you got a family, you are in your mid-20s. I mean, I think you also deserve a house as much as an elderly person because already you got kids. Unless otherwise you still don't have responsibilities, you're under 18.
Meanwhile, the Kokta MEC plans to take the Hunter municipality to court to invalidate any decision denying the Auditor General access to a meeting discussing finances. The municipality received a disclaimer in the last financial year. Ulrich Hendricks, SABC News, Kimberley.